Hey guys, Zillion Frogs back again with another video review, and this time we're taking a look at the last two Decepticons in the Decepticon group before the big surprise. So yeah, here we have, I would say like, kind of like the bosses of the group, which is Roadhandler and Skya. Now, you can see these guys actually have proper alternate modes, which it's always kind of a problem with me for combiners, especially the limbs. Since the way I like to make mine, they're always kind of very lanky, don't have a lot of pieces, and it's very humanoid-esque that's kind of hard to shape into an actual alternate mode. But these guys being, actually they're going to turn something, I'm just going to stop like that. They're going to become a combiner. I think you guys all knew that. So yeah, they're all, it's going to become the body, and Skya here, which is actually the first girl, or the only girl inside the group, is actually become the head. So yeah, we're taking a look at Roadhandler first, which the first thing you probably notice, he actually rolls, which I'm actually really happy about. These wheels are actually a new addition to the build. At first, he was just, again, a big clump of pieces, and I decided to add, like, this piece, I don't know, just to probably fill things out. And then I was like, hey, well, I wonder if I can add wheels. And then I remembered that I had no armor on the arms, which these are the arms, you can tell. And I'm like, I'm actually going to put wheels on those. I'm kind of like axles, and it works, and I'm really happy. Because it's like I think the first Bioformer actually was made to roll, and I'm actually really happy about that. Speaking of the wheels, actually, these back ones right here, the way these clip on are actually a new addition. Right on the fist, they actually have this just red axle. I would have used black, but I only have one black axle, I think, and it really annoys me. But yeah, it actually just slides into a pin and actually keeps it steady. At first, they were just loose like that, and they would just flop around. They would, like, just very annoying. So having that actually really helps the build a lot. You can also see that he actually has a lot more Technic in him, kind of like what the arms of the combiner mode do, where he actually has a full, like, just Technic beam right there on the side. These have Technic. This entire section is just a Technic, which it's not, I don't know. I wish I could do more with it, like just fill them out a little bit more, and I might, because I'm still kind of upgrading these guys. I actually did make some changes to the limbs, and I'll show you that in the video where I show you the entire combiner, how to do that. So yeah, just putting Roadhandler off to the side with the big roll, and I love it. We'll move on to Skya, who you can tell is kind of just a very generic jet. You can see your head in the back, but you can see Roadhandler's head right there on the top, so I don't really care all that much. Plus, I think these guys are like Cybertronian, which actually, Cybertronian modes aren't really disguised. It's like we can get there faster. So yeah, I have to read mad if they show their head or not. So yeah, this is a very simple jet. White, gold, some teal. Is that teal? Yeah, I guess it's teal. Pieces, other compared to Roadhandler, which is basically just silver and gray and black. She is actually a pretty good color scheme I like. So yeah, very simple cockpit. It's really just a spike bit onto, you can see it's a spike bit onto a bone piece, and these little tiny pieces to try to fill it out somewhat. So yeah, you can see these wings, which are like, because the wings itself, there's no other silver on the body, it's just on the wings. I think it really gives like good focal point. Like, you look at the nose cone in the body first, and then also you see these bright silver wings just come out. It's kind of like a blade. So yeah, it's really nothing to her. You can actually see some combiner kibble that you know, it's right there on the back. But I actually like how, again, she does have some Technic pieces right there, and those are going to attach to the arms. But, you know, they're actually pretty nice hidden away in both modes. And, you know, these actually look like thrusters compared with also the feet. So, yeah, I think it actually works out pretty well. She's actually probably the best in terms of probably all 3 modes. Maybe head, I think, the least, because I'll just show you the head when I get to the video. So, well, the combiner video. So, yeah, that's pretty much it for those 2 in vehicle mode. Let's just get them transformed. We're going to start with Roadhandler here. First thing I like to do is just take this front pair of wheels and just fold it out and turn it just to get out of the way. Next, take these Technic beams, fold them out, and then fold them forward just to get them out of the way. And then the arms will flip up. So all those stuff's out, basically just unflailing them. You can actually take the legs, rotate them down like so. So fold them out, rotate them down like that, and splay out the feet. You can see they have some axles for the combine mode. Like that, you can stand them up. Next, what I like to do, take these pieces, fold them all the way up like that. Actually, hold on, give me a second. Forgot how I did it. I don't know how. Okay, well, let's just do that. We'll just, we'll just we'll do it on this side, rotate it, fold it up, and then same time rotating this down like that, just get out of the way, like so. Now you can just take this wheel assembly, rotate it like that, and fold it up to the back. Next, we can take the arms, just rotate them down for right now. And then this part can be a little bit difficult. What I like to do is kind of take this entire axle assembly kind of out at the moment, while at the same time folding the fist out. And just rotate the wheel, rotate the fist down, and straighten out the arm. I'll show you it. Gotta split that out. And at the same time, getting the fist out and then putting it back in, like that. Now all you have to do is just rotate the face around like that. Oop. Yeah, that part's a little bit floppy. And here we have Roadhandler in his robot mode. Before we talk about him, set him off to the side, and let's transform Skya. Now Skya is much more simple. All you have to do is just take the nose cone and fold it up to the back at the moment. Now we can rotate down the legs like that. Rotate around the feet, such as that. Now we can actually take the arms. I like to shift them down at the moment, just to get this entire Technic assembly to the back. So let's rotate those, and then rotate them back, and take these pieces, which are going to combine, and just rotate them like that. Now you can rotate the head over, just like so. Take the arms, fold them down, rotate the wings, and I like to splay them upward, and then rotate the shells so that they're facing forward. And we have Skya and Roadhandler in their robot modes. Again, just much more complete and actually than their other team members. Like, oh, gosh dang, Skya. Yeah, Skya's a bit top heavy just because he has all, or she has all of this in the trunk. But I mean, other than that, I don't think it's that big of a deal. So yeah, here we have the two in the robot modes, and like I said, they just look a lot more complete compared to their other team members. Look like they can actually be their own separate Transformer. But of course, they are not. They are in a team of 6 that transform into giant robot monster dude. So yeah, let's take a look at Roadhandler first, like always. I think he's a lot more, he's probably the most different out of all of them. He just has like, he's like kind of like an incomplete robot where he's a lot of these exposed pieces all around him. He's not fully armored. It's kind of like these Technic, which I like to go like prototype stuff. I don't know how to really explain it. That is like all throughout his body. He's like the Frankenstein of the group, like the big like monster without much of the brain, but like all of the brawn. And yeah, his head sculpt is actually, it's kind of hard to see, just see a black and gray the dude has. So yeah, his head sculpt is actually the most different out of all of them. You can see he has like this, I like to think like the single mono eye and kind of like these robotic like tusks, except it's not really tusks, but I feel like it's like actual guns where you can just like look at them and just go pop pop pop. Oh well. So yeah, you can see this is on a newer Hero Factory style Bionicle hand, and then just, you know, some of these pieces, some Technic pieces on the side, and like a Borak eye has his single mono eye. It's the most unique head sculpt because all of them, including Skya here, you know, I just has the single shell piece with the each unique head crest ornament. So yeah, Skya here is actually, I think, the shortest, or at least one of the shortest team members here, which, you know, I don't think is that big of a deal. She actually, I think she's my favorite out of all of them, just because she's the most complete out of all of them. You know, she has like the shells, most of the shells. She has actual, you know, defining features to her. She's got these big swooping wings upward. Of course, a lot of junk in the back, but you know, it all helps the combined mode. That's all that matters to me. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So much of those two. Next review is going to be the combiner video, where I'll show you how to combine him, what he looks like, and actually maybe another video showing some upgrades I made to the set. So yeah, as always, I'm Zillion Frogs. Ask you to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.